Hey guys, it's Vanessa. It's been a long time that I haven't done a video here, but I'm coming with a Splurge versus Steal, and I figured I might as well come to my old hangout in the bathroom. So sorry if the lighting's a little funky, but we will get started. So it's been a while. I've tried to record this like 500 times, and I have this quad that I was like, I have to do Splurge versus Steal with it because it's just so full of dupes. But I couldn't like on my own think of a look. I know I'm lame, but I got inspired by... I got this big ol' the September issue of Vogue today. And I got inspired by this picture right here. It's a Lancome ad, even though I didn't use any Lancome products. But it's just this really nice silver smoky eye with like a hint of plum and like a nice plummy lip. So that's what I recreated, really messy, for you guys today. So there's the look. I'll keep my glasses off for a little bit, and you know how that goes. So I'll get started. The first thing I did was I primed my lids, and on the low end side of my face, I used L'Oreal Decrease from the drugstore. Very inexpensive, works really well, and is a total dupe for Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I used on the high end side of my face. So I really like this. You can kind of see in the bottle their inspiration. I think that it's not as long lasting as the Urban Decay, but it's close enough. So for the price, you can't beat it. I think it's a great deal. So that is what I did to prime my eyes. Then after that, and there goes the Urban Decay. After that, I used this Wet n Wild quad. It's in the color Regal. It looks like this. It's very pretty. And I use this cream color that comes right here. It's a silver cream, and I put it all over my eye. And I don't think these have individual colors. No, they don't. So I'll do a little swatch of it for you. And there it is right there. It's just like a medium, slightly darker silver. So I put that all over my eye. And then on the high end side of my face, I used this Sephora little chunky pencil in number 511, and it needs desperate sharpening, and I will swatch it. Now the Sephora one is a darker gray. I think they might have a lighter one, but basically any expensive cream product this is going to be a dupe for. These are actually really cheap. They're only like $5. That's $4 or $5 or $6, I think. No more than $9, and they last forever, and I really like these a lot. But for the price of this one thing, you're getting, you know, a whole look. So that's why I included it, even though it is an inexpensive high-end product. So I put that all over my lid on the high-end side. Then on the lid, just below the crease, on the low-end side of my face, I went in with this really pretty color right there in the top right corner. And it is like a silver with gold running through it. It's really pretty. And I'm going to swatch it right next to the silver. And I apologize for any noise. My house is always noisy because my parents just don't understand the concept of not yelling. But anyways, it's right there, and it is a really pretty color. It's a little bit sheer, but on top of the silver, it looks phenomenal. And so then on the high-end side of my face, I used MAC's Idle Eyes. And it's, again, a silver with a gold running through it. Now, this is, I think, a luster. Yes, it's a luster, so it's super chunky, monkey, but it's that same whole principle. If you can see right there, it is a silver with gold running through it. Very pretty, very vibrant on the eyes, as I hope you can see. So it looks really good on the eye. Then I went in with just like a fluffy brush in the crease. And that is actually my Splurge recommendation. I think I've recommended this like 500 times. The Chanel number 12 brush. Great brush, great for crease work. It's big, but it's not too big. And you will have this forever. I guarantee it. It works really well. It works kind of like a 226 and a 224, is it? The bigger MAC brush. It's like if they had a baby. Love this. Great investment. Super soft. Get it. So I use that brush to go into my crease, and in my crease I put this color right here, and this color is a plummy color with gold running through it. So the common thing that's going to kind of make this look tie in together is the the gold running through all the colors. And there's the swatch right there. Hopefully you can see that. It's a really pretty color and it applies really nice. This one is very pigmented, much more pigmented than the silver one, so I like it a lot. But when I saw it, I knew it was a dead-on dupe for this MAC color right here, Trax. It looks exactly like Trax. I'm trying to find a clean finger so I could show you. So here is Trax right there. And then there is the Wet n Wild color. And the Trax is... Actually, there really is no difference. I'm not kidding. Hopefully you can see. It's not even like a glitter chunkier on the other side or anything. It's like the exact same color, I swear to God. I'm going to put them side by side just so you can see too. So there they are side by side. Perfect. And then just in the outer corners a little bit, not too much. Smoked it out with some carbon on the high-end side. Let me grab that. No surprise here. Flat matte black. I'm not even going to swatch it because this is just what it is. It's just a flat matte black color. So that's on this side of my face. And then on the low end side of my face is the flat matte black on their quad. Now this one's going to oxidize a little bit more than the carbon, but it's still very dark, very intense, and it's going to give you the look that you are looking for like $5, I think this thing costs. So yeah, definitely a must-have. It's gorgeous. I love it. I didn't do a highlight with this because I just didn't find it necessary. On my face, I had, I think, Physicians Formula powder already, so I didn't even include that in the look. But for my eyes, and I have to go out of frame. Sorry. For my eyes, on the low-end side of my face, I use the Milani Liquify Eye Metallic Eyeliner in black, I think it is. I don't think it has a fancy name. Yeah, in black. And this is just going to be a super duper jet black soft kohl liner. Mine is like all warped. It stays on pretty well. A little bit messy as, you know, these softer pencils are. And on the high-end side of my face, I used my favorite Nightmare Feline. And this is, I think, as creamy and soft and black as it gets. But they're actually very dark. I actually think that the Milani is darker than Feline, if you could believe it. And I can't see anything, so I really hope you guys can see these swatches. But yeah, so I just put that in the waterline, and then I kind of smudged it on the lower lash line and set it with a little bit of the silver powder that's on both lids. So yeah, that's it for the eyes. On to the face. For the cheeks, I just kind of did, and I hope the camera's picking it up. I try not to blend it in too much. On a higher, kind of more like even an 80s look, I just did a deeper plum color on the low end side of my face. Shout outs to my Canadians. I used Annabelle. And I always say like 5 names for this and I always forget what it is. I think someone told me that the name of this one is Chestnut. It's number 48. It's a really beautiful blush color. My hands are so dirty and gross. There it is right there. It's really pretty. It's got a little bit of a frost to it, a little bit of a gold pearl. Not too much though. It's very pigmented. It goes on really soft on the cheeks and I love, love, love it. And then on the high-end side of my face, I use my Illamasqua blusher in Kiss. And this one is more flat toned. It's not so shimmery as the other one, and it's a little bit deeper. But again, especially with blushes, like you're not going to put your blush on like that, you know? So with blushes, you can definitely get away with little nuances being different because they're not as intense. They're just more a sheer wash of color. So you just kind of want to, when you're splurge versus stealing your blush, you want similar colors, not necessarily dead-on dupes because nobody's going to notice the difference. So yeah, this is on the high-end side of my face. Lovely. And now I'm going to do glasses time. Oh, I'm so sure you guys are glad to have him back. So then on my lips, I lined and filled them in with lip liner, and it is my steal recommendation for the video, and it is the Wet n Wild Cream Lip Liner. This one happens to be in Fab Fuchsia. I really like this color. It looks good with hot pinks, with berries, with a lot of colors. And these sticks are freaking huge. You'll have them forever. I mean, some are duds, but like if you just get the flatter ones, they work great. And that's the swatch right there of it. Really pretty. I like it a lot. So yeah, that's on my lips. And then on top of that, I just put a deep fuchsia-y berry gloss to kind of mimic the girl's shiny lips in the ad. So on the low end side of my face, I used the Wet Slicks in Amazement in the color Unwind, number 625 from CoverGirl. This is an amazing, amazing gloss. It feels like you're putting like water on your lips. It's not sticky at all, I swear. I put this up against any drugstore or any high-end lip gloss. It's like really good. It kind of feels like Chanel, like the Aqua Lumières. It feels like that. And it's just this color I really like because it just looks really intense in here. And it's just like a purpley berry tone on the lip. That's it on the bottom right there. It's really pretty. I really like it. I just think it's a nice color. And the mint in it is nice and refreshing and keeps you smelling yummy. And then lastly, on the high-end side of my face, I use MAC's Pop Mode, a lip gloss that I love and I neglect, but now that it's fall, I'll be using a lot more. And this one is, I think it's it's a lip gloss, not a luster, but it does have a little bit of shine to it. And this is just another like kind of plummy-ish, you know, wine-colored lip gloss. And this one I think has a little bit more of like a pinky or clayier tone to it. But again, on the lips, nobody would be the wiser. It's a little bit thicker of a formula, and I actually, when I do this, this feels so much better. But this one, you are going to have to apply it more because it's not as sticky as the MAC. But yes, that's my plummy, silvery Splurge vs. Steal that you guys have all been waiting for. I'm really sorry it took this long. You know I always drag. Sorry if this was bad lighting. But I just had to get it out there, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I'll give you one more look at the look. I feel very pixie right now, but they're way hotter. Alright guys, that's it. I've said my piece. I'll talk to you later. Bye.